Right, so we were talking about winter holidays, and we have different types of activities on the snow. So we have obviously cross-country skiing, the equipment there, pretty much the same boots, ski boots, poles, ski poles, skis, these goggles, remember, goggles, a helmet, and back protector, spine protector, and bindings. The other side is called the base of the ski. We call these the tips of the skis. So we don't want to cross our tips. And just to go through some questions. So which is more enjoyable? Well, it's very individual. Downhill or cross-country skiing depends on your experience, as we know. And the advantages and disadvantages of skiing in the Czech Republic, well, we can say a few advantages. So it's closer, within 2 hours drive to the giant mountains, for example, and you can speak the language, but you can't practice your English. And the disadvantages, well, the weather is unpredictable. We have lower altitude, so not so much security of good snow, good quality, and it can be a bit slushy, a bit wet. We have maybe some sleet, and yeah, it can be crowded, overcrowded, with limited number of runs, ski runs. Anyway, so ski resorts we could recommend, I'm sure. Just lost my page. Okay, so Olympic Games, we have bobsleighing or bobsledding, speed skating, ski jumping, ice hockey, alpine skiing, which is divided into several events or disciplines, for example, downhill, slalom, supergiant slalom, and freestyle skiing like acrobatic skiing. Figure skating is very popular, very beautiful to watch, and snowboarding is the most popular apparently. Now, some words. So goggles we mentioned, so we know all the equipment, bindings, back protection, ski resorts, so different types of lifts like a chairlift, cable car, ski tow, to tow something means to pull something. Many names for the runs, piste, slope, trail. Snow plow. Plow is also in Czech pluch, but it's the shape of your skis. Pizza, sometimes they call it. Grooming the slope was well groomed. And different types of skiing, obviously. Carving, braking with the snow plow, turning, sliding down on the side, gliding across the snow. Moguls are those bumps, icy patches we have to look out for. Okay, well, I wish you a good winter time, whatever you do in the snow. Next topic will be the internet. So what is the internet? Could you describe the internet to someone who had never heard about it? It's interesting, we just take it for granted that we use it, we have it, but what is it? So we can talk about that. Apps, many apps on the computer, on the mobile phone. Do we know what they are used for? Do we use these? What's this symbol? YouTube. And this one, you probably know this one, maybe. Probably know this one. So we can talk about these apps and how useful they are. Okay, so what various tasks can the internet be used for? Can you think of the different tasks? If you think about smart homes as well, what it can be used for. Okay, I'm sure you'll come up with a few ideas we can talk about next lesson. Do you have a favorite website? Which website? Do you have a homepage? Where do you go to when you turn on your computer? YouTuber or blogger? Probably not, but maybe, so we can talk about that. Maybe you can recommend some very good websites for your English or to watch a nice series. Surfing on the internet, well, that's an absolute waste of time. Would you agree? So it's a popular activity for some people. So, how useful are different mobile apps? So maybe we can look, if you don't mind, together we can look at some of the apps we have on our phones, and then maybe talk about how useful they are and choose the top ones that we use the most. So that will be very interesting. Many words, of course, around the internet. ISP, Internet Service Provider. URL, I think that's Uniform Remote Locator, www. That's World Wide Web. And FAQ, do you know what that means? Frequently Asked Questions. So, I think we all know these words. Uploading, downloading, and if you can look at the internet or look at something on your mobile or computer and come up with some words maybe you don't know, we can discuss new internet words. Okay, see you on Tuesday.